Hello and welcome to Expeditions, a MudRunner game. Doing a quick overview of the game at the request of my good friend Rebel from RBC Trucking out of South Carolina. Um, so I've started a new game, and I just kind of want to go over the basics of Expeditions in case you're interested. You've heard all the bad publicity it gets. Everybody hates Expeditions. It's a good game. Is it SnowRunner? No. Is it Roadcraft? No. It's completely different. Little Colorado's the starting area, and then Arizona is the first major map. I want to see something new though, so I'm going to go to the Carpathians. Now, when you first open up, you'll see there's 4 regions, and the only thing we can do right now is the prologue. We drop some important equipment nearby. Never mind what drop means. It was just a small logistical miscalculation. It should take you all of 20 minutes if you hustle. Tells you the difficulty on this is going to be easy. The distance is around 1,200 meters, I would guess. Truck suggested would be a scout, and terrain is height differences. It also goes on to tell us we need a few requirements. We need a specialist, a jack screw, which that will flip you over in case you flip. Like, you can use that to set yourself right, and an anchor. Prepayment, it's going to cost us $3,500 just to leave the shop. We have $30,000 to begin with. Payment will be $4,800, and then you'll see there's bonus rewards there. So if we take less than 100 damage, we'll get an extra 1,000. Collect more than 1 item by the end of the session, you'll get 500. And when you complete the expedition, you'll get another 500. We'll also unlock a upgrade, which is a high range gearbox. And then this currency on the side next to the money, you can use those to buy mostly visual modifications for your vehicles. Okay, so we need a specialist, Anwar Farsi. I don't know. Looks like we need him. So we're going to go ahead and select this. Now we're going to select our trucks. Here's the new Ford F450 Super Duty. Does it look cartoony in this? Sure. This looks cartoony. What we can do, though, is we can customize it. And let's just check some things out. So it looks like it comes with everything or most things unlocked. Reinforced bumper. Done. Oh, we're going to have to be careful because we don't want to spend too much money. Heavy bull bar. Let's go ahead and do that. Just it'll protect the front of our truck. On the roof, we don't need any of that stuff right now, so we're not going to do that. And right now we have emergency S kit, which is 50 spare parts, a little bit of battery charge, and 1 spare wheel. We'll just keep that for now. That should be fine. Rims, we'll keep those. Upgrades. Okay, so we have 27,000. We want to upgrade this. We are going to go with... We'll go with the Triton V10. It's a little bit cheaper, and we need to conserve money. But I want the power, so we're going to use that. Gearbox. Let's go with off-road. Let's just go with off-road. Okay, suspension. So we can buy a rock crawler kit or a lift kit. Let's go with... Oh, man, we're really running low on money. Let's see if tires first. That's more important. So right now we have all-terrain tires. Let's go down and let's get some off-road tires. Let's go with... Better be careful how much money we spend. Okay, we'll go with this. We'll go with the UOD2s. It's not as good as the 3s, but I want to save just a little bit more money, so we'll go with that. Winch. Okay, we have an extended winch. Let's go with that. We're almost out of money. Okay, let's see what that gets us. But before we do, let's see if we can change this and make it look less cartoony. Now that, to me, looks about like SnowRunner graphics. The way that truck looks. It doesn't really look cartoony to me. So if you take off these paint jobs, you can make it look so much better. If we go to the bottom, we're going to get a bunch of these, right? Most people into SnowRunner, a large majority of them are not going to, want that. So let's pick something a little more practical. Let's go with orange. I really like orange, so we're going to go with orange. Okay, now picked our truck. We're going to add it. Now we already went to customize. Now we can go to inventory. We need this, and we need this. Man, are we going to have enough money? I may have really screwed myself here. Okay, so let's go with that. And then we also need a specialist. So we have our truck, and now we come over to the specialists. It's our specialist, and we need one of these. We'll go with him just because he's the cheapest. Logisticans? Logisticans, okay. We'll go with him because he's the cheapest. Okay, we are hired, and each one of them have different perks. Like this is a DLC guy, but so this guy's going to give us 26 gallons of fuel at our outposts. So good, we have that. I think we're ready. We have everything we need. We've met all of our requirements. Ready to go. Okay, so let's deploy, and we will have to start here. The Slip Rock Swamps. So we'll be seeing this together for the first time. I've never done anything here. Okay, this looks nice. I'm used to the desert in this game. So I would say the four-wheel drive and everything works just a little bit more like Roadcraft. Let's add some spare fuel here. That's about all we can do. Your four-wheel drive is turned on like that. If you're on controller, just holding the left bumper and you can turn it on and off. You get the gist of it. And we need to head up that way, so we're going to drive. Beautiful map. And then, so these, when you earn money, you can build these like a helipad. If you watched my last video, I built a helipad, and you can transfer vehicles to other vehicles on the map. So here's an essential storage where you can store some more fuel and things to pick up. You get the picture. And there's another building site right there. Now we hit that. Stage complete. Now we need to get to the next viewpoint. Look at the map, and yeah, we'll follow this path, which is the first path I've kind of seen in the game actually. In Arizona, you start out in the Grand Canyon, and you go to the Sonora Desert and some other places, and there are no paths. It's free range exploring, which I know this will turn into that too. But this just has a fun feel to it, the exploring in this game. Second waypoint. Now I don't think this looks too cartoony. Is it different? Sure, but I mean it looks good. It looks nice. Across the dry shoal. Climb up the mountain. Driving up a mountain always has a high risk of overturning the car. Lower the tire pressure for better grip. Change the view here. That's what the inside of the truck looks like if you didn't see the last video. Give you a quick little peek inside. I'm not crazy about this game in first person though. Okay, so to lower the tire pressure, we just push down on the D-pad and we can do that. This looks like a nice easy path here. And we can winch out if we need to. Pick up cargo supplies. New airdrop. Okay, so we can trade. We had a... If you pick these up, these are worth money, and you'll also get fuel and supply parts if you need them. Okay, stage complete. Now we need to explore the area. That's pretty self-explanatory. You just find this circle and you drive around in it until you reach 100%. Basically, to reach 100%, you have to clear the undiscovered area right there that's in gray. So we'll back up here. Looks a lot steeper from up here. One cool thing you can do that I'll show you. If this was steeper, it would make more sense, but you'll get the idea. You can put these anchors out, and the anchors are just like trees you can winch off of, except for their anchor points, right? So if you have a really steep hill you're going to go down, you can actually start driving, right? And then you can push instead of pull, and you can let yourself come down safely. Was it needed here? No, but you get the idea. So we'll release the winch. The ones you buy for the expedition when you come out, they're just one use. If you put it into your inventory, you get 5 of them. Now, you can find them in the open world in those airdrops that have... you can pick them back up. Like, so it's unlimited uses. And it's probably just for that expedition, I'm not sure. We'll look at the F450 here. But yeah, so that's how you use that. Before we're done, I might have to flip this so that I can show you how that jack works. It's really simple. This is a big change from the desert we were in before. Let's set some waypoints. Right there. That should probably get us. So let's back up. Another cool thing about expeditions, the DLCs, they lead you to caves, which is new for the game. And I've never done it, but I'll do that in the future. I'll showcase that so we can see what that's like. Drones are a thing, so you can, especially in the desert where there's no paths, you can come over here, pick a drone up, and then you can look for your path you're going to go. You only have so much battery and whatnot, but you know, if you're trying to find a mountain path, you're trying to get up, you can use the drone. Stage complete. Deliver the cargo back to the base. Okay. So those things we picked up, we're going to go deliver back to the base of operations, and I'm guessing that's going to be it. Okay. Moving on. I had to take a picture there for the thumbnail. Now let's see what happens when we deliver. Resources are sufficient. Task is complete. And expedition complete. Okay, so we made $4,800 there. Rewards. So you can either go back to the headquarters, which we have to now. When you get further in, you can actually switch to free explore, and then you're free to go wherever you want on the map and do side missions and things like that. So we are going to go back to headquarters. Okay, so now we're at 1 of 37 expeditions for the Carpathians. Now that unlocked free roam, and the next mission is called Stone Faced. Okay, so this one, much the same, says easy, but it says there's a local story about an ancient mason who created unique sculptures in the wilds. We learned that one of his creations is located not far from our base. Find this place as it may be a cultural heritage site. If the expedition is successful, the customer will fund the new outpost construction. This one looks like it's a little bit shorter. We have a lot of rewards for this one. I guess maybe it's the same. Oh, we get a workshop module, and we unlock a specialist, or maybe that's a specialist we need. So, anyway, you get the idea of the game. Thanks again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this in the future, consider subscribing. We'll be playing more Expeditions, SnowRunner, Roadcraft, and American Truck Simulator. And who knows what else. There's plenty of simulation games out there to add to the mix. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to check out Rebel's YouTube channel. You can find him over at Rebel by Choice on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description below.